Hi, everyone. I'm extremely delighted to introduce Victor Kossakovsky to you, the documentary filmmaker who's educated at Leningrad and Moscow. He had an amazing film called Aquarella at the 2018 Venice Film Festival and is the writer, director, DP, and editor of Gunda. Some people have even called you a cinepoet. Thank you so much for introducing the world to Gunda. Truly, I'm extremely grateful.
It's nothing to do, I mean, it's not my fault in a way, because I was trying to do such film like 25 years, even more. But I never had chance to find producer who will be brave enough to finance movie about pigs and chickens and cows. So until I met finally Anita and Anita Larsen from Norway and American producer Jocelyn Barnes. So they were two people who were brave enough to say, okay, we do it, because I was trying 25 years even more, and no one gave me money before. And yeah, that's why. But actually I wanted to make it since I became filmmaker, because when I was 4 years old, it happened to me that I spent a few months in village, small countryside place, like in between Moscow and St. Petersburg. We call it village, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. So, and it was a little piglet there, like just 1 month or so. And it was very cold winter, and people, they took their piglet inside their house. So he became my best friend. We were playing together, making mess in the house together, so running and laughing, and so making friendship. So he became my best friend, Vasya. And obviously in Christmas time, he became dinner for my relatives. So for me, it was disaster because they killed my friend, my best friend actually. So it happened, I became probably first vegetarian child of Soviet Union. And then when I became filmmaker, I wanted to make this movie always. And my first title was even Trinity, because, you know, in Russia, it was a moment when the Soviet Union collapsed, everyone again became religious suddenly. And the idea of Trinity in religious way was very popular. And I said, oh, no, there is another Trinity, chicken, pig, and cow, what you eat every day. This is but no one likes this idea to call Trinity. Then my second title was My Apology, because I know, guys, I cannot change the planet. I cannot make you be vegan, you know, vegan. Or, I know you're gonna eat meat, but continue gonna eat meat. So something hurting. I'm sorry. Someone
it's okay. It's Zoom. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's a reality of.
So you've been a lifelong vegetarian, correct?
Yeah. All my life. So yeah. So, and I wanted to make it my apology, because I said, okay, if I cannot do something, I cannot make people vegan, at least I can apologize to animals. That this is only I can do to make movie about them. And by luck, I met Gunda, which was so friendly and so talkative in a way. I mean, she didn't say a word, but you obviously see she's talking to you. So every second, she was my Meryl Streep in a way.
Tell me about her. When you found her, how did you feel?
It was immediate. You know, we count like 4-6 months for scouting and for research trips and so on. And it happened in the first day, actually in the first minute. We came to the first farm close to Oslo. We heard that this farm is a bit special, that piglets live different life, not like 99.9% of pigs, they live in concrete cage, right? They born in concrete cage, small cage, and they die in this same cage. So, but as you see in the film, most of the times they dig in ground. So this is their way of, this is the normal behavior, to dig. So, and I heard that there is a farm where they have 20 meters individual space for each pig. So we went to that farm, we opened door, and first what I saw was Gunda. And I said to producer, oh, we have Meryl Streep. We don't need to search anymore. We found it. So it was so far, because she looked at me and she was immediately communicating. It was so beautiful immediately. And then she was friendly enough to let me be around with my crew. So yeah, and at least one pig will live until end of her days. After watching film, the owner of the farm said, okay, she can live whatever, how long she will. She might live 30 years or whatever.
Wow.
So normally biologically they can live 30, 40 years, but we kill them in age 1. So even some piglets less than 8 months. So some moms live like 3, 4, 5 years maximum. So in a way, we produce 1 billion pigs a year. We kill 1 billion pigs a year.
Mm-hmm.
Over 500 million cows a year, and 50 billion chickens a year we are killing. So it means our kind of main activity, if we're honest, is just to kill animal, to cut them, to freeze them, to transport them, to cut them again. So in order to feed them, we cut forest. And imagine we have 1 billion people. You mentioned aquarelle film. So imagine 1 billion people has no access to water, to clean water at the moment in the planet. And we have 1 billion cows, which each of them needs between 10 and 30 times more water than human. Mm-hmm. So we have water for 1 billion people, and we don't have water. We don't have water for 1 billion people, and we have water 10 times more for 1 billion cows. So, and in order to feed them, we cut forest. And when we cut forest, we made our land dry, and then we surprise there is a fire. So it's completely nonsense what we are doing.
It's madness.
It's madness. We actually decided that we are most important creatures in the world, and I believe it's a mistake. I just believe it's a mistake. We actually, for example, pigs, they live much longer than us. Mm-hmm. Much longer than us on the planet. But we decided we are most important, and we dominate planet, and we do whatever.
Right. You know, with this film, you've said in the past that you think good filmmaking is about depicting the things that you don't understand, that you need to be changed as the filmmaker. But I think maybe you've changed tons of people's minds with this film.
That's very interesting. I'm happy in a way, because even I always say I'm not revolutionary. I'm not United Nations, and I cannot change people. But in fact, this film is really something different, because people who watch films so far, they really coming to me and writing to me saying, it's impossible to imagine I can eat meat now. Because you see, generally saying, let's be honest, we can say we are two groups of people. One group of people believe in God, and one group of people believe in evolution. Mm-hmm. I mean, if we're talking very general, yeah. So, and this is, for both of this group, I have bad news. Because if you believe in God, it means you actually believe in soul, that you have soul, right? But if you look to Gunda, you see she has soul as well. She does. You know, I mean, you look at her, and she really feels a lot, and yeah. So
I'm sure people are all still recovering right now as we're having this discussion because she does. Those eyes at the end are one of the most heartbreaking pieces of cinema I've ever seen.
some of us believe in God, and some believe in evolution. And I said, those who believe in God, they believe they do have soul. So like, and I said that Gunda obviously have a soul. She has a soul. You can see it. You can obviously see it. And also, if you believe in God, you have to remember that it's written, don't kill. So in fact, Leonardo da Vinci said 500 years ago, he said, one day people will understand that to kill animal and to kill a person is the same. It's just act of killing. There is no, the question is that we allow ourselves to kill. The question is, we allow ourselves to torture animals, to take their babies in order we drink coffee with milk. We allow ourselves to mistreat them. So this is number one. But if you believe in evolution, they also have bad news for you because we are not okay. Now we're in the top of evolution, yes, but evolution will not stop it. Evolution will go, and it means will appear someone more clever, and might be someone more aggressive, and it will might come that it will take our babies since it's born from mom in order to drink coffee with milk of our women and to eat our babies in Christmas party, you know. Just let's be honest with it. Let's face it.
That's true.
Let's face it, yeah.
To get back to the film just quickly, you know, the last time I gathered in a large theater was at your film at the Berlin Film Festival. I was there, and I've never seen a reaction to a movie like that. We're a pretty tough crowd, as you know, everybody in the industry, and everyone was riveted. It was unbelievable, and I'll tell you, I have not had pork since I saw your movie. I won't. I'll never have it again. I may not even eat meat. I was blown away.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying this.
We see movies where, you know, we depict animals like cartoon characters, fuzzy and sweet and cute and lovely, and not as they are, which brings me to my next question. You chose to film in black and white, which you do with stupendous effect. It's really quite gorgeous, but well, what was your reasoning for choosing black and white?
And actually two reasons. One is simple. Sometimes, you know, the opening episode is when Gunda gives birth to kids. It's quite bloody episode, and you don't want to see blood, and it's quite it's really powerful. But then the next day, opposite. The next day they were pinky, beautiful, grass was green, sky was blue, and everything was so beautiful, like postcard, and you don't see them. You don't see individual piglets. You see just everything is beautiful and oh, paradise. But when I make it black and white, you immediately see personality of each of them. You immediately see. So you focus on personality. So, and this was shocking. It was really shocking when we start watching footage, and we decided. Actually, we already were thinking before. When we made a test, we made a test around, and a week before, we made a couple of tests, and we realized that if we film black and white, it's really more, you focus on personality of pig and not just environment and everything around. So this is why. And also, in a way, it was kind of homage to cinema, because cinema is, in my view, is something what can the tool which show you something you might not, for some reason, you don't want to see, or you did not see, or you saw, or you looked, but you did not see actually, or you decided not to see. So cinema helps you to see what you never seen before. So this is why come back to origin of cinema was for me important. Actually, when, you know.
It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous movie. Thank you. Where do you think things go from here with the film? Where would you like things?
Yeah, it looks like, honestly, yeah, it's a very complex question, because from one side, I always knew that I have to do it, like more than any other film. It's like, I always think that I should not make movie if I don't really need, and I cannot live without this movie. But this was the case particular. So I always knew whatever it cost me, I will make this film one day. And now I'm so happy that, and I hope it will go in cinemas, not in platform or not in monitors, because it's something else. I mean, you have to watch it in cinema. You have to. That's why I made Atmos sound. I wanted to people be inside this world and just experience it. I guess we are doing too many films. We are producing about 50,000 films a year. Imagine in industry in the world, and it's kind of impossible to even put it in this number, right? So it means, in a way, it might be it's kind of intellectual pollution, right? In a way, like plastic everywhere right now. So everywhere images, guys with gun, girls without, in underwear, whatever, everything, everywhere, everything. Images, and it's kind of, yeah. So it's again
Overwhelming.
Yeah, and I believe we should only make movies when it's unique movie, when it's exceptional movie, when you really, it's really your decision and step in your life, personal life, as director, as human. You do personal decision, not just to tell another story, but this is more than film. This is most important thing for you as a person, to do this. And that's why, yeah. And also about cinema, as far everyone has a movie camera today and mobile phone today, and everyone can, I always thought, I thought it before, that as far everyone has a pen, it's still not everyone Dostoevsky. It's very interesting paradox, right? So you have a pen, you have a paper, why don't you write the Crime and Punishment? But
right.
Somehow you can't, right? Same with camera. Everyone has camera now, but still,
there's still a skill. You still have to have.
Yeah, you still cannot do this. So everyone, that's why I think professionals, we must keep standard. We must do something normal person cannot do. Even he has photo camera or video camera or phone. Still, he watch it and he see, wow, I can't do this. This is above
you
my.
have done something that many people can't do. You gave us a silent documentary in black and white with no dialogue, and you're probably going to change millions and millions of people's minds. So congratulations. What's your next project? What's next?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a surprise actually. I'm preparing 2 films, and right. I'm afraid to tell you because you will say he's cuckoo. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Okay.
It's up to you, but I just wanted to.
Yeah. I will surprise you. I will try to surprise you.
Okay.
Just wait 1 year, and you. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. There are many things we don't want to see. There are many things, and I guess I'm on the way to show you something new, something absolutely unique. So very soon, very soon.
Thank you so much. We love the film. We're so proud to be able to play it. I wish you all the luck in the world, and I'm so happy Gunda gets to live out her life on the farm. That's all because of you. So thank you
Thank
very
you, people.
much.
Thank you, people. Please stay safe. In a way, it's symbolic that we are watching film about Gunda, right? In this particular tough time when nature is punishing us in a way, right? So you see, nature is saying to us, we have to rethink our and reconnect with nature in different conditions, in different. We have to respect nature more, because this is obviously what's happening. Nature is saying to us, guys, one day I can push you away and planet will breathe happier without bastards, human. Okay.
That's a good last statement. Victor, thank you. Thank you again.
Ciao.
And we're so happy to have played the film.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Have a good day.
You too.